just got back from my first IDPA little match. Or I shouldn't say little, it's the first one I ever been to, and Is Your Six Covered? It'd been trying to get me to go for a long time now, and I kind of put it off, or I was busy or whatever, and I finally committed and said, screw it, I'm going to do it. I know I made a video. Anyway, it's kind of giving those guys a hard time, but I don't know if it'll show up or not, but it's right up here. I come in 6, maybe 18, 20 people, I don't know, somewhere around in there. Might not have been quite that many, but and not all serious shooters, there's beginners and stuff. So after I kind of seen the field, I knew it was like, well, as long as I don't screw up, I think I'll finish in the middle. So I finished actually a little better than I thought I would, because there were some really good shooters there. Rick still beat me by a couple spots, but he kind of had a few little malfunctions. I think he'd have done even better if it had went smooth. I know I kind of bitched about them guys having fancy race guns and blah blah blah, but I will admit I did use Rick's kind of tricked out Glock. It's not a whole lot done to it. It's a nice trigger and it's a long slide, but I guess really the trigger, mag release, and the magazine well, some grip tape is the main things that's been done to it. But this thing shoots good. It shoots good. Fiber optic front sight. That was really the deciding factor why I went ahead and used it, because I did bring my Connect CZ75B, CZ75B clone, yeah. And I was shooting good with it. I got there early, I did a little practice. I was having a few malfunctions with this one, with different ammo, which we didn't understand. And I was like, well, screw it, I just used the CZ. And I was doing good with it. Just practicing. It hadn't even started yet. But it's just regular 3-dot sights. And it's dim in there. And I was basically point shooting. So, whatever it was, 20 foot away or whatever. I was doing pretty good, but I had to slow down. And I was really just point shooting. And I don't want to make this too long. But the other thing, deciding factor, the tip of this finger, the tip of that finger, right here, I fractured it. It's broke about a week ago, and some bitch hurts. But it really hurt bad when I was shooting this CZ. I guess the grip's a little skinnier or something, and when that recoil comes back, it drives this finger into the palm of my hand. I could shoot it, but it hurt. It still hurt with this one, with the Glock, but the grip's a little different, and somehow it wasn't, maybe it's because it's a little wider this way, it didn't drive that finger back into my palm as bad, so it was a little more comfortable to shoot. But so I went ahead and ran with this one, and I thought I did pretty good. The biggest problem I had realizing it, and I used just a cheap, kind of like a Uncle Mike's holster or whatever, paddle outside the waistband holster, is I was trying to go too fast. I think if I'd slowed down just a little bit, I'd have done better, but overall I'm really happy with how it went. I had fun. A bunch of us went out to eat afterwards, and it was a good time. I know on the first run, they put taped a shadow of a gun, and if you saw that target, you had to do a single headshot. And after I was done through that first course, I didn't even remember seeing the gun. I was just center mass, went through it and forgot all about it. Because I know on this first one, I see I got a -5. That was probably it. But anyway, I'll roll some footage, and just so everybody knows, Is Your Six Covered Rick is more famous than me, more YouTube famous at least, because somebody he didn't know, neither one of us knew, come up and introduced himself to Rick and said, I know you from YouTube, Is Your Six Covered. And not one damn person knew who I was, but they knew who Rick was. They watched his stuff. That's okay. Later, YouTube. I'll roll some footage.
It hurts after a while. Maybe someday somebody will want that, and you'll get more than you. tell is I can't find it. Is, what it was marketed as, it had a 4.2-inch battery.
Stand by!
So many millions anyway.
Yeah.
I don't think I did too bad.